Hello and welcome to another Sports Corner FA Cup watch-along. This time it is Oldham Athletic versus Bournemouth, and for this game it's me, I'm by myself. I'm not used to this, but how is everyone this lovely Saturday afternoon? We're around 3 minutes from kickoff and I've got shitty ass, I'll be honest with you. My team, Oldham, versus obviously the former Premier League side, Bournemouth. It's going to be a fun game. It is. It's going to be a very fun game. I think you look at Bournemouth's side, it isn't the strongest in defence, but in attack it is. We're missing two major players, two major goal scorers in McKelney and Durnley. And because we're only 2 minutes away from kickoff, I will load up the home team. So obviously, the home team, technically, is Oldham. Technically, we are the home team, because we were supposed to be playing at Boundary Park, but because of all the weather up north and the pitch would have been frozen, it's been moved down to the Vitality down south, where the pitch is very good because obviously the Premier League. But so technically, the home side is us. It's Ian Lawler in there, then Harry Clark, the Arsenal loanee, Perigiani and Diarra at sort of three centre halves, Jordan Barnett in Tommy Hamer as the wing backs, with Alpha McCallum, the Leeds loanee, and Bryson Twanbe in midfield. And it's Davis Keeler-Dunn, Ben Garrett as midfield, then Dylan Bahamboula up front, the French legend who came into the club and really has been loved by the fans, and he's played incredibly well for us. An assist merchant, to call him. And then on the bench, if I load up the bench for Oldham, obviously there's going to be some Oldham bias here this game, like there was with Josh's Rotherham. But on the bench for us, it's Durnley, Jean-Baptiste, Fage, Whelan, McKelney, Jameson, Luamba, Bilbao and Bedan. So it's a strong side. If you had Durnley and McKelney in, it's going to be tough. But this Bournemouth side, it's looking good up front with. So you've got William Dennis in net making his debut for Bournemouth, youngster. Then you've got Zamura, Carter Vickers, Simpson and Jack Stacey in defence, playing a 4-3-3 here. And then it's Philip Billing, Kilkenny and Dan Gosling, obviously a man who's been there for a couple days. And then Riquelme, King and Brooks as your front three. That front three scares me. I think King and Brooks could really run wild past us. But we're playing practically 5 at the back. It's a big chance for Harry Kewell now on a bigger stage. Obviously, we played Hampton and Richmond last group stage. And hi Chris, hi Ron, hopefully Oldham goal shot. Let's do it for League 2. And John says hi. Hi John, hope you are all well. They just shown on the Bournemouth bench, by the way, it is Sam Surridge, former Oldham loanee, who's practically scored I think in the previous FA Cup games for us a couple of seasons ago. So Sam Surridge, you've got Lewis Cook, Asmir Begovic, Anthony, Adam Smith, Rico Cook and Jefferson Lerma. So they've still got depth on the bench. I think that's a worry for Oldham. If we get to extra time or late on, they can bring on these bigger players where, surprisingly, we do have that with McKelney and Durnley, but it's not to the same level. But it'll be very, very fun. So close now. This game could either go two ways. It could go stonks, we win, we get a win, or it could go a bit downhill and Bournemouth could get an easy win. Big game for Dylan Bahamboula here, and for the defence, we've got the worst conceding record in League 2, but we're also joint for most goals scored, along with I think Crawley. So we can score, we can. Carlisle could have went 4 points clear at the top if they'd beaten Leyton Orient, but the game got postponed due to frozen pitch, so don't mind staying at top of League 2 for another week or something. Exactly, I think we're lucky that we're playing Bournemouth, who've got this great, got the Premier League stadium. Original Gunner, hi, hope you are well. Kyle says, hi Rowan, how are you? Good luck to Oldham today. I know, it's going to be nerve-wracking, and Zach Durnley winner, fingers crossed, or a McKelney winning. But the game has kicked off, so it's going to be a long ball already down the wing, and it's going straight out for a goal kick. Great start by Oldham there. It's a great start. And obviously, if you want to, I doubt many people are, but if you are tuning into the Oldham Bournemouth game, the time will come up very, very soon. But I'll try and keep updated on all the other FA Cup scores, because it's obviously the big the big scores. My other side, Dortmund, are playing at 5:30 as well, so nervous day for me. They're playing RB Leipzig, as we'll just click the timer now. And we should be there. There it is. Boom. Dennis obviously coming in making a big game for him today. I know it's against the League 2 opposition, but if you can play well here, just in a big cup game, it's Bahamboula now under pressure from two Bournemouth players. Does really well to get out. Bahamboula's got past one. Bahamboula shoots, just to the side netting. Past Dennis. Where is the TV controller is the big question. Where's Josh put it? See, it's not my room, it's Josh's, so there's stuff that I don't actually know. Where's he put the TV controller? It's up there. We'll ask him. We'll ask Josh. Well, the TV is going to shut down. So, McCallum just playing it back to Perigiani, who could be caught in pressure from Josh King, but just gets it out. Straight to the middle to someone, because I can't see because of the thing. Where's the TV remote? Because it's going to shut down. Am I blind? Is that behind the TV or something? This is Lover from Oldham. Just can't get it. Thank you. Couldn't see it. Thank you very much, Josh.
You're welcome.
Bombers played Josh King practically up front by himself for now, as Oldham have had the first 2 minutes of pressure, which I thought I would never say. There we go, as Josh leaves. I'm watching Oldham because why not? Let the music play. Bournemouth have a League One grab. Yeah. No, I say it is a League One, but they've got Premier League facilities. Bahamboula again's got the ball outside the box. Still Bahamboula. Going to take it to the byline. We'll play it. Ball comes in, and it's cleared by Bournemouth. But great start from Oldham here. And it's still on Bahamboula. And Bernardo, come on the ticks. Come on the latics. It's a big game for us. I think if we can get past here, we could. Just hiding it on purpose. I think it's just going to be... Yes. He just wanted to be on camera more. He won't even know. But I think it's going to be a very... It's very much like Josh was in terms of... If they lose to Everton, it's fair enough. It's a big side. Like these are a former relegated Premier League side very recently. As Bournemouth do come down the middle here. I probably won't be able to name all the players here. All the Bournemouth players, just because it's practically a rotated side. But I know a couple. I will know a couple. It's Dan Gosling now. This one I know. In the midfield, trying to create something for Bournemouth. Takes to Billen, obviously the former Huddersfield man there. Oldham putting them into a bit of pressure though. Oh, good bright sparks. But like I was saying, Oldham have just either got to go out and have a good performance and try not to get any injuries, because we're still fighting for relegation. Really, we're mid-table, but in League 2, all that can change like in the click of a finger. So you've just got to think ball over the top though to Josh King, and Perigiani heads it away, and then McCallum gets in the Twambe, but he just can't get it under control. Bournemouth will get the ball back here. I'll try to keep up to date with all the big scores. You think Josh would have left it? I know. Well, he did. You know what? Fair play to Josh. He's got all the layouts ready, but he just hides the controller. It's just what he does. I remember Oldham knocking Liverpool out, so anything can happen. That's the thing. I remember feeling that the score would be Oldham 3-1. I went 2-1. I had to back the boys. I've gone 2-1 in my head. I think Bournemouth will go 1-0 up. We'll get a goal straight back from maybe a Bahamboula, maybe a Perigiani header. But I think we could win it. Like we said, the defence is weak. You've got the youngster in net. You've got a very mix and match. You've got Merriman. You've got in the lineup, so I'd say I can't complain with Josh. Can't complain. You got him in the lineups. 4.5 minutes in there now. Bournemouth really trying to find the footing in this game, keeping possession of the ball. Not really had a chance. Not tested Lawler, who at points this season was incredibly good. I think it was. I can't remember who it was. A couple of games ago though, made a lovely triple save, but then these games where he's just had absolute stinkers and missed easy shots. Oldham out with Barnett does well there to win the ball. It's turned to Bahamboula now. He's driving from the midfield to him now, and that's an awful touch. Harry Clark now put it into the midfield. Oldham got possession, but passing it around very nice. Bahamboula just driving it through the middle and it was a poor hammer touch. Obviously, no Cameron Borthwick-Jackson out injured. Same with Danny Rowe. So Borthwick-Jackson, who's played at, I think that's why I'm playing 5 at the back, because Borthwick-Jackson plays so much in a back four that with him out injured, I think someone might be down injured, or he's gone out. I think he might have gone out of play, but with CBJ out and then Danny Rowe, obviously he's a main striker. He really prolific goal scorer for AFC Filed. Came here and you know what? He's not done awful. When it is either Rowe, Bahamboula, McKelney or Durnley, because Durnley and McKelney like to get injured quite a bit. When it's been them, we have looked quite dangerous on attack, but it's set pieces we've got to be worried about, and Lawler will come and collect that ball. Good ball in though. I don't know who that was. It could have been Dan Gosling who crosses it in. Lawler collects. Josh King. A bit tetchy around that box. He's gonna be the key man in this game. Lawler, especially against Josh King, who is a great striker for Bournemouth. Good goal scorer. Just gotta be. It's a nervous game. It's a game we've won ahead of Bahambula. Take it under control. And you can see already Bournemouth are already targeting Bahambula. Put 3 men on him. He's the key man. It's like how we should be focused on Josh King. 2-1 for the Lights there. 1-0 Oldham, Durnley and McKelney with a win. I think you've got to look at McKelney or Durnley or Bahambula as the goal win if we're going to win. But 6.5 minutes in, bright signs, bright sparks. Apologies. Now Raquelme will take it in the middle. That's a poor pass though. It's intercepted by Keeler Dunn, who will just run. He's got Bahambula with him. Plays Bahambula, but he plays it so far out wide. But Bahambula's got the pace to get there. He's got no one with him. Just fancy footwork from Bahambula. They'll give it to Hamer now on that right side. Sorry, back to Bahambula. Oh, I'm just got to keep possession of it. You don't give away, but like Bournemouth just in there, and just keep hold of it. Because Alf McCann at the Leeds loanee, as I said in the intro, played really well for us. He's sort of been a shining light in when you've had players out injured, but in that midfield, played really, really well. I think, unlike Josh's Premier League, this is a Championship side, so you do have a more genuine chance of going through. I don't know who I'd want in the next round. You'd probably want a Premier League opposition. But thinking now, passing around the back, Bournemouth got back in possession again. Raquelme on that wing now. Can he create anything for Bournemouth here? Josh King now. Again, King caught in possession now. Bahambula will drive it again in the midfield. He's got Keeler Dunn on the left and he does eventually play it off to him. There's a man open on the far right. It could be Hamer, but Keeler Dunn just doesn't play him through. Who's playing? It'll be McCallum on thingy. Who's on that right side for us? For Oldham. There we go. What the hell? Oh, see, Sky Sports doesn't even know that. The same with the away side. I mean, we are, but who would have been on the right? It'd be Garrity. My bad. Barnett plays all the way across to Diarra, to Alpha McCalmont. Some bright sides. It's nice to see. It's nice to see Bahambula driving. Nice to see McCalmont, Keeler Dunn trying to create something. You had Garrity open on the right. If we can get the first goal or an early goal, as Billy makes a tackles Keeler Dunn, but he fires back and he's won the ball. So Alpha McCalmont in the middle. Plays it into the middle. Oh. Hamer does eventually get it. Hamer, the only player left from our last round tie 2, I think, in our big win over the Championship side. I think it was Derby. It's Derby, I can't remember. Our big champion. Oh, big winner, biggest knockout of recent times, obviously. If you like me, you remember the Liverpool, when we knocked out Liverpool and they got that amazing last-minute draw with Everton. Barnett was played the ball, and we've got our first corner of the game for Oldham, and could be dangerous here with Perigiani and Bahambula tall. We've got quite a couple of tall players here. See if we can create anything from this. That's the most important thing, fair play. You might need a GPS for the room. It was hidden. It was, in fairness, it wasn't at. If I looked around, I probably could have spotted it. I want the likes of Newport player teams to have Cup Runs, Carl, try Stenton. Up the cherries, good luck to Oldham. Thank you very much, Daniel. I'd let them at Fulham. Thank you. See, as you may have learned on these, if you're an old viewer, a veteran, as there was balls crossed in, send it in. Oh, that's a great save by the bomb, the youngster there, Dennis. I don't know who wins that header, I can't see, but it's a great save by Dennis. Oldham still in possession though. Bournemouth now will come in though. Raquelme misses the ball. And he misses it again. Keeler collects. Thank you. I've got an awful memory. Like, it's woeful. And also, I know that you enjoyed Josh drinking. Unfortunately, I can't drink this stream. I've took painkillers because I'm an idiot. I'll explain more at half-time or something. Give a half-time story, why not? McCalmont nearly caught in possession here, but gets it back to Lawler now. Keel pressure him. It's cleared. It's been an entertaining game so far. Well, for me. For me especially. Garrity's done lovely there. McCalmont sort of pushed into right back here. For some reason. Well, for some reason. He's filling position. Lawler will ping it up. There's been a lot of mistakes in this. In fairness, both midfields, but this Bournemouth midfield, you can really tell. You can really tell it's sort of a makeshift team. Garrity's gone down holding his back and his head. He's still running, but he's not looking comfortable here. I think for Oldham, even if you can get to sort of the 60th minute being 0-0, and then you bring on your McKell and your Durnley, your players who have clearly made an impact to Oldham this season, sort of scored the goals, kept us out of this relegation battle as of now. We've still got nearly half the season left. Sounds like a good start. For us, 100%. For Oldham, 1,000,000%. But unfortunately, you could have a great start and then you could concede a goal. It's like this. Ball played into the box. Billing. He keeps it in play. Josh King. Perigiani wins the header, but Josh King putting him under a lot of pressure. Keeladun will get it out as well. Goal for Bournemouth, throwing very close in Oldham's third. Yeah. Perigiani just beats King. Comes really out of nowhere. It's a great ball into the middle by Gosling. Philip Billing, though, plays outside the box. Riquelme now outside the box. It's going to get so confusing when I'm going Riquelme. McKelvin, Billing, though, plays it in Josh King. That's great defending from Diarra. That's lovely. That is lovely defending from Diarra. Just shields King off and gets out. But calling for a foul. We're going for the playoffs relegation. Yeah, it's definitely the relegation. Did I say the playoffs? We're going for the relegation. 1,000,000%. I don't think playoffs are in, I think we've got a great squad if we can retain it the next season. Kuhl's done good considering. Riquelme with a... It's ambitious. I think you will call it. It's an ambitious shot from Riquelme. But I think the major chance came for us. It's Dennis' save. And it was Perigiani, the goal scoring centre half. It's a great ball in. I think it's Keeladun. Perigiani just beats him, man, but Dennis stretches far. I think Kilkenny's on the line there to clear it, but it could swing. Perigiani, though. Bright spine. We're going up. You've got a lot of faith, Rev. You've got a lot of faith in us. Bambilla, though, can't win the header. This is where Oldham now are under a lot of pressure. Garrity, though, tries to play him through. And Simpson will play it back to Will Dennis here. That's the thing. I think we can try break down this backline. Like, you look at Jack Stacey has played consistently for Bournemouth. Then Zamura, Carter, Vickers and Simpson haven't really played much. You've got experience on the bench. You've got Sturridge, who's got FA Cup experience, especially with Oldham. You've got Lewis Cook, Begovic, Adam Smith, Rico, Cook, Lerman. You've got players who have played in the Premier League and they could step up. In fairness, they have in the starting 11 as well. It's what I think, what we like to call itty shars. Itty shars. Solid mid-table finish for Oldham. Yeah. If we can finish top 10, that'd be incredible, considering where we've been in the last couple of seasons, and use that to bounce back. But if we can go 10th to 14th, but have some really good performances, we could go far. But now it is Bournemouth coming. It's going to be David Brooks on the wing. It's going to drive it on the wing. Outside the box to Billing. Billing outside the box. And it goes just wide. And I think, yeah, he's hit it. Why not having a deflection? That's going in. Lawler doesn't dive. All he can do, but it's lovely by Brooks. Billing outside the box just puts it wide. Oldham could beat teams like top like Newport, drop us against him Bournemouth. That's the problem. Billing is strong, Brooks and King did. That's my problem. That's the one issue. I'll respond to Rob first. That's the thing. You bet Oldham to finish top 12. That's the thing. Like Chris said, if we're beating the top sides. We're beating your Newports, your Carlisles, but we're losing to sides that we're in a battle with, and you can't do. that's the thing. I think at the end of the season, we'll look back and think we could have really got playoffs if we beat sides closer to us. So we beat the top of the higher tier sides. We just weren't winning the games that we should have been winning. We've got a good selection though. Who's better than us in League 2? Best away record in League 2. Exactly. That's the thing. The best thing was on Twitter when it was announced that we were switching. Guys went, even better, we're better away. It's our home form. That's the thing. It's either beat them sides that we should have been or win our home games. Get points at home. Because we've had issues there. Brooks has gone down holding his leg here. He's just going to run it off. And it is a Bournemouth corner. I think Brooks will take. That's the thing. We would have gone. I think we would have gone up if we win a couple of them home games. Genuinely. So we have put. I think because it's Kuhl's first season, you've got to give him benefit of the doubt. If we can retain this squad we've got, iron out the sort of the centre half issue. See if we can bring Harry Clark back because he hasn't played awful. Cross comes in the front post and it's cleared by Keeler Dunn. And that's a poor touch by the defence. But he does get it back to the keeper for Bournemouth. Just need to sort the home record exactly. We can still nearly get third and first, I'm guessing, Allen. Luckily we are the league. The league is close, but the ball comes through. Perjani Foster doesn't really clear it far. Yeah, eventually cleared Perjani. One thing that's mental to see is we've had defensive issues yet. Two of our former defenders, one's playing in Europa League and one's playing in the Premier League. Maybe at points has been England's best centre half, and it's just mental to think new players are coming in. We will get stronger as the season goes on. That's the thing. I think now in January, so really iron out where we've got the issues because you've seen teams go further as Bournemouth now. There's Brooks, Jack Stacey now, and the force back. This is lovely by Bournemouth, just passing it around Oldham's box. Kilkenny now to Brooks. Little 1-2s between the side to Billing now. Forced into this middle though to Simpson. Outside the boxes, and he's had a dig and he's absolutely skied it into the seats. Oldham are a Championship club. I think that's quite bold now, Alan. I think that's very bold considering we languished in League One for nearly 17 years, for too long. And then we went to League Two, and we're not contesting at all. We haven't contested at all. 7 points, Oldham are off playoff places. Exactly, a couple of wins. And where then wins come from? Home form. I know some defensive worries because we've been shaky. I think going forward we're okay. Just midfield, maybe see if we can. The problem is it's January. January is a notably hard time to bring anyone of big in or anyone to see if you can peel someone away from a club because as fixtures get more heavy, especially with COVID, teams you've seen it today with. Other day with Aston Villa. You've seen it with Derby today. Derby obviously losing to Charlie with their under-18s. Aston Villa losing to Liverpool with their under-18s, basically. Premier League clubs will be thinking, as Keeler Dunn plays a ball in, and just it's cleared well by Carl Vickers. Keeler Dunn outside the box, just goes over the crossbar. We only had 1 point after 5 games. We'll continue to prove that's the thing. At least we've shown progression. We've shown clear progression, and I think it's what you can ask for in a new manager and practically a new side. It is. I genuinely think if we have David Wheater back, he might not bring the same that Harry Clark does in terms of that young, ferocious tenacity sort of, but he brings experience. And if it's just him training on the bench, shouting, giving experience to these younger players, I think we could have been more thing. But obviously, everything that went on, it's an awkward situation. If you look back at the goals we've conceded, a lot have been headers and exactly. And the thing it's a mental thing is we just can't. That's why I was scared, when at Bournemouth had them 2 early corners because we can't defend set pieces and free kicks. And I don't know where the mission. It is just it's probably experience if anything. It's just man marking. I'm just glad we don't have to play Oldham away. As Carlisle fan, we never seem to win. Yeah, but Bournemouth have took a free kick here, quick. Stacey. Into the middle now to Raquelme. Can't take a touch, but he gets the ball still. Plays it off to the left now. To Zamura. Bournemouth get people up quick as Raquel now forces a bit of space, ball into the box. Lawler will come out and collect, but when Bournemouth attack, they bring people with them. You've seen in this game so far, we've only had Bahambula and Keeler and maybe Garrity coming up, but Garrity's relevant. It's been Keeler and Bahambula. When Bournemouth go up, they make sure everyone is up, and that's where I think we've gone wrong, not giving our forward and one of our sort of cams anything. Dave said, up the cherries. Well, for you, I hope you win, but for me, I hope we win. Oh, but you're lucky that I'm not like very passionate. Like, if we lose, we lose. We bounce back. Josh King though got the ball, holds it up a bit. Bournemouth coming quick again though. Zamura now plays it to Raquel. Raquel will get the ball. Kilkenny. Bournemouth switching possession player Carter Vickers now onto the wing to Brooks. Jack Stacey's driving though. As a shot, it's cleared by Pergiani. And it goes back to Zamura, but we still have to play you at home. You beat Newport away from home. See the dangers there. Not to underestimate, exactly. Bournemouth will probably win, but we're giving a good account of it. That's the thing. I was telling Kieran, KD before, we may lose this. I think we will. I think Bournemouth are a golfing class ahead of us right now. But all we need to do is go out there and show that any team in League 2, you can't take us for granted, regardless of, I think, as Bahambula's stolen the ball away. He's got the pace on the wing. He'll keep on driving Bahambula. He's still going. Carter Vickers has got him, and Bahambula, has he won a corner? He's gone out for a throw-in. I thought it was a corner. Carter Vickers does well, but Bahambula using his strength, using his frame. It's something so simple in football. I bet us to get a draw at 5-1 and cover the bet for us to win 8-1 as long as we don't lose. You're asking very much. I realise you said 3-1 is betting odds. Yeah. Like I said before, my worry is, it's got this corner and man Bahambula will take it. I always find it strange that we put Bahambula's taking this. He's a tall guy. We've got to look at Pergiani though. Look at his luscious locks. You can't deny them. He's being heavily man-marked though. That's a poor ball. Don't even beat the first man, Bahambula. We'll get the throw-in. And I think League 2 teams feel that. I feel like teams feel like they can contain Burnley and McKelney because they're not huge. They're good on the ball and out like the long range with scary. But Bahambula really does bring that strength. He brings the strength, but he brings the speed as well. He's a very unorthodox player. You see him, you should see him more of as an Andy Carroll, a Chris Wood kind, a guy who just wins the headers, sort of gets them lucky goals, but he's there because he's the tall guy. Instead, he's that, but he's also, his footwork and his pace is incredible. For a League 2 side, I think we're going from Paris SG. Demar Nimes, I know he played a lot in France, in a Ligue 2. And he just brings something very different. So I think what League 2 doesn't really have is just versatile. The thing is, the ball comes in though, Josh King will keep it in, and he doesn't. And every time King just easily getting past the Oldham backline there. Oldham stress is definitely 1,000,000%. That's the thing, he's unpredictable. You don't know whether he's just going to start blitzing it, or he's just going to control his foot, or just have a dig. Obviously, you've seen this season, we can score screamers. McKelney, Burnley. Have I forgot the Danny Rose screamer free kick? I don't even know how Bournemouth are really doing in league. Shall I have a look? Because I don't really. I nearly said I don't really follow. I only really follow the leagues that I'm majorly interested in. Obviously, Premier League because it's English, but I only follow like the Bundesliga, League One, and stuff. I mean, if you look at the standings, Bournemouth are third. They're technically a Premier League side. They're a playoff hopeful. So we sort of can't underestimate just even the playing weak side. But Bahambula gets the ball. He still gets the ball. Bahambula whips the ball in. Oh, and Billing clears it. Such a great opportunity for either, I think it was Ntwambe or even McCalmont there to have a dig just inside the box. King, Bahambula, sidestep, flicks it, crosses it in, and then it's Philip Billing comes across and just hoofs it out. If we can just do it. So, can't think of. Near the top, yeah. They are third. That's the thing. It's a tough one to say because you see the champion. We saw the Bournemouth draw and you think, it is tough. Any team can win. Any team can win. It looked like Aston Villa's under 18s were going to beat Liverpool, who were the best side in the world, the second best side in the world. I've had my rants about Carlisle this season where we drop points against teams we should be beating. Yeah, we sit to the top. I shouldn't be ranting. If we won the games, we'd be clear. That's my point. I think we was going to do well, but we beat Notts Forest in a friendly. But look at Forest now exactly. They're not doing it particularly amazing. Why was I ranting in them games? Hi, Edward. Bournemouth will probably win. That's what we were saying. We said we'll probably win. But ball's being given away. Bam, Boogle has a shot. He's been pushed in the box. I think Riquelme's pushed him in the box. I understand why the reference get it to Riquelme's like 5'3", and Bahamboula's a man mountain. That's the thing. Bournemouth, we've been saying, Edward, Bournemouth probably will win. Just got to give a good account of ourselves. But about you, Chris, ranting, I can understand where you're coming from because when your team do lose, it's a thing of why have we lost? But like I said, you're top of the league. You can't complain until that form starts dropping and you see yourself dropping down the table. When that happens, that's when you go, okay, what should the club do to really fix things if it is going drastically wrong? I mean, for the Oldham fans are in charge for, isn't it? What do you think about Harry Kewell's sort of debut season? I know there was a lot of nervousness about him coming in, just because, well, he didn't have a good account when he was previously in England, yet he's managed the team well. Obviously, we all know about Mo selects the team and stuff. Bahamboula does really well again on defence this time. Now Diarra plays the ball down the wing. Tom Hamer will get it. He plays an early ball into the box. Oh, it's just very early. Barnett gets it. So we are playing three at the back, but Barnett and Hamer are very definitely wing backs. If you look at Guerrero and Hakim is. What's the story about the centre half Wheater? Basically, him and former goalkeeper. Basically, him and Thinger, they refused to either get furloughed or take a pay cut during, when the big suspension of games was on. And so, who was it? Who's the keeper? He went off to Scotland, but is still employed, but I think he still wants to train and stuff, but Oldham have just been nervous to sort of use him. But it's Bournemouth now having an opportunity. Oldham do get it cleared, but not as far as Billing, who killed ball. Chris, Carlisle, one of the best teams in League 2. Good luck to you. They are indeed. But we still beat him in the cup. Keel's done very well. I was happy he got the job. I think at first I was like, we saw how we did before, but he's really improved. I think the signings we have brought in have really, Woods, thank you, Gary Woods. Did he go to Kilmarnock? I know he went to Scotland. Cross comes in, back post. Barnett doesn't get it cleared, but the other ball comes all the way to Riquelme now, who has a dig, and it goes wide. I don't know why he's shooting there. If you're a Bournemouth fan, he's took a lot of opportunities there where it's gone wide. Just takes a touch, but it's never worrying. Never worrying indeed. But you brought in Bahamboula. You brought in George Blackwood. Hasn't really played, has been amazing, but I love the A-League. Western Sydney Wanderers won last night as well. They won 2-1. Not last night, yesterday morning. When Kyle was top of the Prem Division, Division 1. That's the mental thing is, when people they look at Oldham, it's like, we're in the Premier League. Obviously, I wasn't alive. I wasn't even a fan. Well, because I weren't alive, but I think he's gone for an Oldham throw, and it has. From a goal kick. It's very nice here. In 1970, yeah. You've got to rule the punches though, don't you? You've got to rule. We're from. I'd love it if into just former Premier League side. Doesn't have when it was from. Just we're a former Premier League side. Again, Oldham forcing Bournemouth now to get out. Do very well in fairness. Carter Vickers a lot of pressure here from Oldham. The front three doing very well. Billingham's ahead of though for Bournemouth. And it's Bournemouth it should be a Bournemouth counter-attack. Perishani does oof it clear. Good 30 minutes for Oldham. Great first 30 minutes. We've looked like the better side, we really have. Which I never thought I'd say. I mean, it has been all bamboola, but we take that away. Lawler will hoof it long. Diarra's forced to play it back. Oh, fans Garrett in the middle should be kicked in the chest, and good free kick here. Good free. It's deep into the. It's just back nearly about the halfway line. But you could put a real lovely one ball. Garrett, that's nearly 3 times now he's got injured, but putting his body on the line, like to see. Little Carlisle chat. Garrett again though. Another rib injury, another rib hit thing. I don't know what happens here if we go in 0-0 at half time, because we should be disappointed that we haven't scored, but yet we have. We didn't know we hadn't scored, but you know what I mean. We played well. Do you change it up? Probably not. John Barnett will take the free kick though. Lovely long ball. Faz Diarra can't win it, and Josh King now will try to start a countdown for Bournemouth. David Wilson was open on that right, but it did go out of play for an Oldham throw-in. I think I'm right in saying they went 4-3-2-1, then 1-2-3-4. They did. God, very thirsty. I don't know, Josh. When there's two of us, I understand when he takes drinks, someone to take over. I don't know how he gets his drink breaks in. He's very good. He's very professional at his job. We are in blue because we're the home side. But Bournemouth are in their home strip as well because they're the home side. It's a confusing situation. I just like that. The football websites are absolutely confused because they put Bournemouth as a home side, but yeah, when the thing is Oldham as the first side. I mean, has there been really any major shocks so far? I'll have a quick at half time. I'll probably look at the scores, but there haven't really been major shocks. Millwall beating Bournemouth early on. Everton unfortunately beating Rotherham. So close, got the equaliser, but Cenk Tosun eventually prevailed. Luton getting a 1-0 win over Reading. Norwich beating Coventry 2-0. Forest beating Cardiff 1-0. Chorley beating Derby. Now I normally say that's a big shock, but Derby had their nursery team out. So why does a lot of papers say we're at home and a lot of papers and Sky Bet are away? Because when the fixture was announced, we were the home side, we were going to be playing at Boundary Park. But because of the weather up north, and then also, Keeler done, and Barnett linking up well, because we, up north, the pitch would have been unplayable. Friday or Thursday, they announced that the game would be played away, but we are the home. We was drawn as the home team. League 2 scores from Chris could be obviously pivotal for us and Carlisle. So Harrogate currently beating Cambridge 1-0, Port Vale beating Grimsby 2-0, and Southend Barrow 1-0. You say, yeah, it's still Derby, but it's their under 18s and just it's a great win for Trolley. It is. It's very soon. Where's my team? Who's your team, Alan? If it's us, we're playing. But currently scores on the doors in terms of FA Cup, because that's something that we all really... Blackburn Doncaster is currently still 0-0. Blackpool West Brom is currently 0. Bristol Rovers Sheffield United 1-0. Did Bristol Rovers go 1-0 up? They didn't, but they got to go back there at 34 minutes-ish. MK Dons currently beating Burnley. Great result. Cameron Jerome as well. The team for Burnley, they're playing a weak side. Of Tarky's in there. Phil Basley, Ben Meyer at Peters. It's a strongish side. It's not weak. I don't think that defence is. So great for MK Dons. Josh King now foul Perigiani. Maidstone. Do you want to check on the Maidstone score for you? I'm sure Chris might be able to get it in for me quicker, but Maidstone United. Maidstone Football Club. Who are you playing? Hold up. Who are you playing? I can't actually find your score, pal. I'll have a look on Twitter. It says Derby in the record books. Well, that's fairness. That's what you got to take. It says Derby in the record books. Maidstone are currently. You might be 1-0 up. See, I've got it. I've got to find out which one. You're playing. Mason, you've got Georgie Lacobe. Oh, I love Georgie Lacobe. Hungerford are beating you. Oh, I remember on FIFA, Georgie Lacobe, when he got his upgrade, there was severe limbs because we finally have a good silver. You know, could be off. No, you're alright. You're playing, just lose it to Hungerford. And I forgot you got George Kobe. Absolute legend. I mean, if you're an Oldham fan in recent time, you've got to remember Fulham. But then I think the biggest one is that Liverpool. I remember I was the only Oldham fan at my school. So when it would have been 2013, would be 14, 13 maybe. But I was the only Oldham fan in my school, and I remember there was obviously a lot of Liverpool fans and stuff. And all of them go, yeah, you're going to get smashed up. Oh, but balls went back here from McCann. What plays for him? Keeler Dunn. That's a great tackle back out of Vickers. As well, but his ball being given away straight. Bannett takes touch inside. Bannett has a dig! Oh, it's off the post! Jordan Bannett. McCann takes a shot. And Dennis will collect. Oof! Jordan Bannett, mate. It's given it was given away by, I think it could have been Jack Stacey. Barnett plays the bomb, going to come on the counter-attack here. It's Josh King on the left. Raquelme will take a touch. He's got Zamura on his left. Doesn't play. He decides to drive in the middle now. Plays it to Philip Billing. And they're having it, just digs at him. And Bournemouth. Oh, from Brooks goes for a long-range effort. It's got to be... did you see he's worth 20 million? We love George. Favourite Oldham player? It's got to be Dylan. It's got to be Dylan. Got to be Bahamboula right now. But if we're going of current now, Bahamboula, of all time, I haven't been a fan for long. Probably 2000. So the reason, if you don't know about my accent, I'm not from Oldham. I'm from Halifax, but my uncle-in-law is from Oldham, so I used to go to Oldham games with him. So obviously recently I haven't been in the past couple of years, but I'll always check the scores. I'll try watch as much as I can. So yeah, Bahamboula now of all time. I always had a little bit of love for Danny Philiskirk, and maybe just because he was ginger. Genuinely, there's never been a player I've never had that connection to where I've gone, oh, I just love him. Tak I always liked. I liked when he got his big move. I was so happy for him. If Carl get promoted this season, I can see Oldham following the footsteps. Next season, Carl was similar to Oldham last season because all-time Andy Ritchie. Unfortunately, I just haven't been a fan long enough to say one. I know we've had many legends. I just haven't been a fan long enough, unfortunately. So I just won't answer it. But like in my recent time, I'm trying to think. You know, one of the best names I remember, it's got to be Chef Kikuchi. Loved him because of his name, because I was younger and I didn't really have that affiliation in terms of, I still have that the same now with London players' names. I didn't have that affiliation of like loving him for how he played. Just his name was amazing. One of the best gingers, Matty Longstaff. It's got nothing on Danny Philiskirk. He had nothing. I was actually sure gone off topic FIFA. It's what I do. Chef Kikuchi's had an incredible name. Great first half so far from home. We just beg we don't score late on in the half. We've done well so far. We really have. Simpson will play it to Billing, to Kilkenny. We've done alright here so far. We've done okay. Now Simpson will get it back at centre half. We saw him have a bit of an early chance here where he had acres of space. Paul Thirdwell, one of my all-time favourite for Carlisle. So underrated. Ball's given away back to Simpson though. To Kilkenny again. Bournemouth holding the ball now. Really well. You can see against Simpson now. Tries to play a ball and it's not a good one. It's been given away again. King now. Tries to play through to Kilkenny. Garrity Garrity's going to drive it. Just plays an ambitious ball through to Bahamboula. He's not going to get onto that. We got Craig Fleming from Halifax in the late 80s. Good player. Facts. That's the thing. Even though I'm from there, I don't remember anyone being at my school. I don't remember anyone being a fan of Halifax. I've been to check because I watched Oldham played Halifax in a friendly 3-4 years ago, and I remember going there. Sitting in the way end is so weird because when you walk in, it was a pre-season friendly. When you walk in there, I'm hearing the Fax accent, I'm hearing the Yorkshire accent. And it just feels like, I think Josh King, great defending here. Lawler's got to get out, and he does. And that was Barnett who held off Josh King. Oldham haven't really been able to get some dangerous stuff. Just my opinion, I've had a bit disrespect toward Oldham that Bournemouth have shown as a home team on website, and they're playing the Vitality Stadium, why not on neutral ground? Clara, a big club as well. I think the problem with neutral is with COVID and stuff, it's a lot hard. Luckily, Bournemouth hadn't travelled, so I'm guessing they probably came to us and went, we can either postpone the game and wait, and which meant you're going to have more heavy fixture congestion, or you could go down, Stacey Lowe plays across, tries to play the ball in, and it's blocked well by Barnett. Now Dunn tries to play through Bahambula. That's great defending from Carter Vickers. Had a great game today, Carter Vickers. Kilkenny though. But Brooks to Simpson. And it's a poor ball again. And it's cleared again, this time to Bahambula. But because Bahambula's by himself, he's got to do a lot. Blackpool, there's a lot of Blackburns, stuff like that. Nearly went risky there. Blackpool 1-0 up against West Brom. I mean, West Brom, very shaky side. Well done to Blackpool, because that'd be a great result. I'm just going to check the Bundesliga as well quickly. Clara, big club as well. I understand where you're coming from, Kyle, but I think our away form is way better. But also, we want this game to be played. And if it meant going... Look... you... It had to be that type of goal, didn't it? It had to be that type of goal. Brooks takes a shot outside the box. I need to change that. But Brooks takes a shot outside the box. And it heads right in. I've messed up here. If I can just... Will it let me change that? Hold up, guys. I'm having major problems with this. 2 seconds. Transfer control. But yeah, Bournemouth 1-0. David Brooks outside the box takes a shot. It's deflected off the defenders. Lawler's wrong-footed, and it goes straight through Lawler's legs. Straight at the end of the first half, nearly. It's not on. We've got to throw in deep into things half. Sorry, I'm having just a little bit of an issue here. There we go. Why is that not changing? There we go. We've got it working, we've got it working. That's a bit off centre though. Put that there. Apologies. I knew it. Knew we were going to concede later on. Really did. Let's save that. Knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to be such a stupid late goal. Kewell and Tyndall just having a go at each other here. Not what you want to see from your manager. Garrity though will take it. Riquelme does well to defending. Takes it out. Alpha McCallum, I think he's captain in the side tonight, McCallum. No, he's not. I was about to say it'd be Perigiani, but it looks like he had the captain's armband on for a second. Diarra though, winning the ball back for us. Save that. So it should have updated on Streamlabs now. Yeah, it has. Come on, I mean, fuck. Yeah. That's better. Carl, large catching area, but like Plymouth. Carl and Oldham too big for League 2. That's lovely from Tom Hamer. That's penalty. Oh, come on. That's lovely from Tom Hamer. Exposes the youthness of Dennis. Is Keeler done? Sorry, commentator having me done there. I was too distracted. That's lovely. Lovely interplay football. He's initially held by, I think that's Simpson. And then Keeler done, he spots him, taps it. Keeler done it. He's probably going down a bit early there. But there is contact by Dennis. There is contact. That's all that matters. I completely forgot about COVID when typing comment. Yeah, makes sense. No, it's fine. Chris Beach, 1 year in Kyle dropped to cover him with 21st. Now sit top of the table for a manager who had no experience before. This is big. Can Dylan Bahambula? There was 1 minute extra time. Can he put us ahead? Could he put us ahead? Can he equal this game up? Bahambula steps up. Oh, and he's in the back of the net. Come on. I can hear clapping outside. Bahambula. I realised I put Oldham as 1-0. I probably jinxed. There we go. I put Oldham as 1-0 before when I saved it on the thing. I do apologise, but it's alright because Oldham have equalised. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It might have not been the way you wanted to score a goal from a penalty. Maybe you wanted to see maybe a goal that was deserved. Who cares? Bournemouth will say anything. I expect the whistle to go very, very quick. Who's spoiling? Rob, wait until I react. You look at that, I didn't see it and stuff. Just try not to spoil it. Because everyone might be watching along. And they'll be a little bit far behind. Just wait until at least I've reacted. Then you can put your comment in. But that ends the first half. Your money's safe, lol. It is. Let's stop that timer. We'll stop it. We'll reset it back to 45 minutes. 0-0. Here we go. Nice. So, fuck me. They're going to give me an heart attack, aren't they? They're going to give me a bleeding heart attack. 1-1. And I think it's deserved. I really do. I think Bournemouth have had moments, and we saw the goal. It was a lucky goal. Penalty, probably quite lucky. So the first goal came. David Brooks outside the box, takes shot. I think it's deflected in a bunch of feet. It goes right through Lawler's legs. It's a bit embarrassing, but I think you can let him off there. It's swerved so many times when it's coming at him. And I knew we were going to concede late, but we scored. Dylan Bahambula scoring the penalty, won by Keeler Dunn. Just lovely interleague football. I think it was Diarra plays a long ball through. Barnett then plays to Keeler Dunn in the middle. The links up with Bahambula through to Keeler Dunn, who runs on, gets the ball, taps it past the young keeper Will Dennis. I do feel sorry for him. He's young. It's going to affect his confidence. Tap it past him. He's brought down. Was it light? It was very light. But at the end of the day, a penalty is a penalty. Puts us at 1-0. And fair play Oldham. Stay in the game. Again, equalise. I hope they're going to win now. My 2-1 guess is on. Same with mine, Bernaldo. And nice one, Kyle. You've got to back to see. You're all going to become an honorary Oldham fans today. And for Bournemouth, I would say I feel sorry for you, but I don't. Because I think your goal was lucky. Again, that penalty was a bit lucky, but you've got to get it. Come on, you boys. Come on, you Latics. Got to hold on. Got to hold on. Go out. Come on, next half. Bring on maybe go 55 minutes, 60 minutes. See how it's going. Then bring on McKelney and Durnley. I think we've got 5 subs as well. We're lucky that we've got multiple subs, but scores on the doors as it stands in the FA Cup. Doncaster are currently 1-0 up against Blackburn. That is a Taylor Richards very late goal, 42nd minute goal. Blackpool 1-0 up against West Bromwich. Jerry Yates, an EFL legend. Jerry Yates. Scoring for Blackpool and pulling 1-0 up against the Premier League side. We're just seeing early chances here. The Ballambula. We came out firing from the start. Bristol Rovers and Sheffield United drawing 1-1 here. That's a Joe Day own goal and then Alfie Kilgore for Bristol Rovers to equalise. Again, if they can be easy Premier League side, but it's a Premier League side at the end of the day. Burnley currently 1-0 down to MK Dons. I think the second half has started as well. I know the second half has just ended. And it could have been a red card for Richard Keogh, but no red card. But MK Dons currently Cameron Jerome putting them 1-0 up. Exeter currently losing to Sheff Wednesday. Adam Reach goes by Barry Bannon. Love Barry Bannon here on the channel. Bournemouth Oldham 1-1. David Brooks in the 43rd minute and then Dylan Bahambula in the 45th. They're showing the big opportunities. We had early chances. Bournemouth came into with Billing, Brooks. Josh King hasn't done much. He's been quite quiet today. But that happened. And then QPR Fulham is currently 0-0 against another Premier League team being held to a draw so far. Stevenage currently losing to Swansea. Wayne Routledge, a legend of football, scoring the goal for Stevenage. And then Leicester currently 1-0 up. James Justin, good for him obviously, a big youngster, scoring in the FA Cup. Yeah, just showing a Barnett chance earlier on where he just takes it, just swings it, just hits the post. The McCallum couldn't finish it. I think they're going to show the Brooks goal because I didn't really see the Brooks goal. I know there was a big deflection. And, well, Kieran put a bet on. And I said Wycombe Preston was a bit shaky. I don't know if he went Preston. I don't know if he did it. I'm seeing the goal now, though. It's scrappy from Bournemouth to get out. Brooks just has a shot. That's not even the goal. Wickham 3-1 up against Preston. Great result for Wickham in the cup. Shane can't convert that into championship form, but well done to them. I've seen the goal. It takes a big deflection off Harry Clark. That's how I think maybe Lawler can do better here. Just it shoots it. It touches the hand of Clark. Lawler a bit more theatrics there, but we go into the half 1-0, and I don't think Harry Kewell can be annoyed. We got the penalty. We played really well. It was Hamer and Dunn linking up with Dunn getting the penalty. In other news around the footballing world, in League One, Lincoln and Peterborough drawing 1-1. Burton are beating Gillingham 1-0. Crewe are beating Rochdale 3-0. That's because Rochdale wank. And then that's all in there. League 2, Worcester Carlisle Orient was postponed. Harrogate beat Cambridge 1-0. Port Vale beating Grimsby 2-0. I think Chris gave us that. And Southend beating Barrow 1-0. That's the Scottish League, and no one cares for that. La Liga. So if you know this channel, we do all the European leagues, so I'll keep you updated because it's a 3 p.m. games. Sevilla getting a 3-2 win over Sociedad. Really early goals, and then En-Nesyri getting his hat-trick. Was it all in the first half as well? If it was, well done to En-Nesyri. One goal right after the second half. 3-2 Sevilla. You got Atletico Madrid has been postponed. Okay, what did I get postponed for? Maybe Copa del Rey. In the Bundesliga, the lovely league, Union Berlin are currently beating Wolfsburg 2-1. That's 64th minute. Werder Bremen are beating Bayer Leverkusen. Omar Toprak getting a goal there. Mainz losing to Eintracht Frankfurt. Kieran D would not be happy. Andre Silva penalty. Schalke 3-0 up, a Hop hat-trick. Wow, Schalke. I mean, talking about teams who have been poor in the league, Schalke are one of them, but yet getting a 3-0 win over Hoffenheim. Great result for them. And currently Freiburg again, 3-0 up against Cologne. Demironovic, Hoffler and Schalai all getting on the goal sheet there. Some great results in the Bundesliga as it stands, especially with Leverkusen losing. And then the big 3-0s for Schalke and Freiburg. Obviously the big game later on, Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund. In Serie A, Atalanta beat Benevento 4-1. In Liga, no late games. And then the rest. In the National League, can I give you any? Halifax Town, my local team, are losing to Kingsley. And Sutton are beating Altrincham. And Hartlepool are beating Wealdstone. So those are all your results in football. I was checking. Yep, that is all your results lately in football. What I will do is, though, it's not just this today. We've had 3 watch-alongs so far. So as you can see up there, the NFL playoffs are on tonight. You're joining KL and Will. So if I go, here we go. I've never done this before. Here we go. So obviously you got the Oldham Bournemouth game currently as it stands on right now. 1-0 here. Straight after me at 5:55, it's the Bills versus Colts in the wild card round. The Colts of the AFC South versus the high-flying Buffalo Bills. And then this is tomorrow. You've got the Titans versus Ravens in another wild card round at 5 to 6 on the 13th of January. So in 4 more days, PSG versus Marseille in the French Super Cup, and then you've got another darts watch along coming up with Josh. That'll be the Premier League of darts coming on. I think I remember hearing Josh that he may do another one. I don't know what tournament it is, but there may be another one coming up soon, so keep your eyes on the Twitter at the _top corner, I think it is. At the _sports corner _top corner. Here we go. Where's the comments? Good result for Carlisle so far. Cambridge losing to 1-0 Tower Gate. And watching from Australia, by the way. Oh, thank you very much. Do you have an A-League side? Who do you support? Are you Australian, or are you just currently living there or quarantined there? Hopefully not. They're just showing. They're doing big EFL upsets. They're showing Reece Wabara's header against Liverpool. Bounding header. Carl Winchester. Is it Forest Green Rovers now? I think, innit? Crosses the ball and Reece Wabara. Amazing. Yeah, but Dave, let me know who you support in the A-League, because it's a league. Last year I couldn't watch any games because, well, as a student and stuff, they're on very awkward times. But Western Sydney Wanderers, my boys, when they had Mitchy Duke, we lost Mitchy Duke, but hopefully they can sort of so you are Australian, yes, Sydney FC. So we support opposing teams, I say. I was talking to Josh a couple of days ago about wanting to do an A-League watch on. I went, yeah, you can. I don't think it'd be very tough because it just is on so early. They're not showing EFL upsets because they showed Chelsea beating Manchester United with a lovely Denver Bar finish. Cambridge were flying at the start of the season, now they're in playoff places. It shows how much our leagues can change the lower leagues. You could be high flying, you could be leading the league, and when you get to February, you could think, well, showing that Wigan win against Man City in the final, first side to win the FA Cup. Win the FA Cup. So I was considering getting the Western Sydney one. It's a really lovely black and red hoodie, and I think I might order it as like a little present to myself. And your son plays for Maidstone. What's he called? Should we see if he scored for Maidstone? Port Vale up 2-0 Grimsby. Mark Cullen's Port Vale. Okay, I'll love that if he was here. Big games coming up later on in the FA Cup though, as I think it's Arsenal, Newcastle, big, so you can watch that on BBC. Free promotion for BBC then, expect that payment very soon. But yeah, Arsenal, Newcastle later on, big Premier League, so if you don't have Sky and you want to watch Premier League football, biggest opportunity with Arsenal and Newcastle. You've got Brentford, Borough, Huddersfield, Plymouth, and then at 6 o'clock, then you've got Man United, Watford at 8 on Arcadia, will be watching that very nervously, and then Southampton, Shrewsbury, 8 PM. Didn't realise how far down Grimsby was. I'm playing them in a FIFA and have them top of the league at the moment. I haven't done a FIFA save this year. I know this is going to go off topic as well. It's like what I like to do, but I always do one, but I haven't really enjoyed it. I only really play Ultimate Team now. Is career mode any different, Bernardo, or is it just the same as every other year? I'm just going to have another drink, and I probably made myself a drink. I was smart though this time. Oldham should have beaten Grimsby. We should have, like we said before, there was a bunch of games that we should have won early on, and we just didn't. We dropped points against the lower side. But you can't look back at them. You just got to move forward to the next games. So look at Oldham's fixtures coming up. And look at Bournemouth, because it is an Oldham versus Bournemouth watch along. It ain't just an Oldham one. Battle Smart's a normal when I do a watch along. I always run out of my drink. Just filled up my water bottle this time. It's a lot smart. So we've boom, fill that up. Just the same, but it's fun. That's the thing. I feel like career mode and same like career mode and pro clubs. It's just consistently rejected basically by. That's a lot of dilute. That is a lot of dilute. It's consistently rejected by FIFA. They've never upgraded it. I don't understand why. Because pro clubs is one of the funniest game modes to play, especially with your mates. Remember, I had mates who weren't big football fans, yet they would sit and play pro clubs. Papa John's Trophy makes it worth seeing the name because it's comical. It's great in it. The Papillons. Thing is, we were unbeaten. We were unbeaten in the Papa John's. We could go far there and we lose to we get Sunderland, then we lose to them. 2-1 though. League 2 so tight wherever you are in the table. This is why I hope Carlisle keep their consistent going. Otherwise, that's the problem. To really excel in League 1, League 2. It's consistency. Even if it is you're getting 10 draws in a row, you know other teams will drop points. You know teams will lose them 2 points and then 3 points even a point. You know they're going to lose it. So I'd rather stand out in freezing cold watching the clouds float than watch Arsenal come on Newcastle. I think we've had only one clean sheet this season. I'm very confident we have. But that's the problem. We're scoring the goals counteract, but we're thinking. Also, to the Oldham fans, what do you think about our game PS mode? And if you're not an Oldham fan, if you go to Oldham's Twitter, you're probably going to have to scroll not far down, but for this game, our game last week and got postponed on the 55th minute because fog was so heavy. And so that's been nice. It's been replayed from 0 second, from basically going to play a full 90 minutes. So that's why I'm wondering. Do you know Kyle said earlier about it's a bit, I wonder why we're playing down south, and I think it's a bit disrespectful. I think Oldham would have just said we'd probably agree to play down south because we've got another game, dog eat dog. Yeah, basically, we'll concede the goal, but we'll score it as well. Let's load up. We'll look at the Bournemouth fixtures first. The Bournemouth high flying in the Championship. So if we load up their recent fixture, I'm gonna have to put AFC Bournemouth. There it is. The high flying in the Championship, they're doing well. But as it sounds, also 1-0 to us, 1-0 currently. They beat Stoke, but games come. They've got Millwall should be winning on Tuesday. They've got Luton, Derby, Sheffield Wednesday, and Reading the next 5. If Derby have still got these COVID complications, they still could have their youngsters. Luton could win, but Luton did either picking up or currently winning. And then Millwall also beating, I think, Boreham Wood. So quite relatively easy fixtures, I would say, for Bournemouth going things. So maybe they could go more all out for the FA. On Oldham's side, on Wednesday, that's a weird day, we've got Mansfield. And then Walsall, Newport, Cheltenham, and then Salford. So if you look at where things, so Mansfield, Walsall, we've got Newport who are 2nd, we've got Cheltenham who are 4th, we've got Mansfield who are 17th, and then, and I'll tell you how it happened to my hand. We've got Mansfield who are 17th, we've got Newport and Cheltenham who are 2nd and 4th, and then we've got Salford and Walsall sitting in 11th, and then Salford in 8th. We've got some good fixtures coming in terms of big teams. I was complaining about Forest Green versus Oldham postponed at the centre at the top of the league. Yeah, true. It's weird though. It was such a weird situation because if you've seen it, the Zach Durnley goal. If you know where Durnley is, like if you've seen the other footage that Oldham released, you could see it's a goal. But from the Quest and the EFL cameras, you can't see Durnley's goal. So yeah, but good results for what fixtures coming up for Oldham against the biggest sides. If we can do that, really make our way up the league. We should be really close to kickoff. I'm just going to see if Oldham are going to make any subs. Obviously, I'm just seeing the Oldham admin get absolutely insane with Bahambula sticking away that penalty. So reading the comments, goal for Bournemouth. Bournemouth don't deserve it, really. Jermaine Jean has called this a goalkeeper error. The man knows nothing. And so we said, effing scrawny anchors, I think I can say. I'll try not to swear because I don't know if I can. But yeah. Of course, it's a goalkeeping error as it's thwacked into Harry Clark. He's not one. I don't mind getting not younger things, but like people have only just stopped playing. It was interesting. I don't understand why. I know certain pundits do, but pundits just go on a simple journalism course. You've got the money, so even if you don't want to do a university, surely you could do a college course, an online one. You could do even online university. Get a journalism degree. People will believe you more. I know it sounds so stupid, but if you're a player and then have a journalism degree, when, let's say Gina said that's a goalkeeping error, people may think, well, he has got a journalism degree. It's a stupid take. It's clearly not a goalkeeping error, but Chris, I can't believe he continues playing Fog. Yeah, and as Oldham players coming out, I'm just going to, is there any subs? Diarra Dunn, Bambula, Barnett. I don't think we're going to make any subs. I think we don't need to. We've played very well. Have Bournemouth made any changes as well? We'll have a look. So we just retweet. We're back out for the second half. Oldham have tweeted. Bahambula, look at him. We love Bahambula. Keenan Richardson, the duo. Roy Keane is great. I know Michael Richardson's thing. It just brings a bit more entertainment and liveliness. Even if his takes aren't the best and he's a bit more biased. He's he brings entertainment, and Keane is just, well, it's Roy Keane. You sort of can't hate Roy Keane, sort of, you know what I mean? As I'm just going to I'm just trying to see if Thingy have made any changes. They have Diego Rico in here, left back, coming on for Dan Gosling. Yeah, he's a left wing back. So have Bournemouth got 5 at the back? 1, 2, 3, 4. They are going to match us. So Bournemouth are now sitting at 5 at the back as it stands right now, and it's bold. Let's see to put that as a 45-30. So when that starts, here we go. So we've kicked off here. So one change for Bournemouth, that is Diego Rico coming on as a left wing back. So they're operating 5 at the back now. He's come on for Dan Gosling. So it's 5. They're playing 5-2. 5-2-2-1. So same with what we're playing basically. We're playing Diarra, Perjani, Clark, Barnett, Hamer, McCalmont, Ntwambe, Garrett, Dunn, Bahambula, and they're practically playing the same. I'm guessing it'll be King, Brooks, Riquelme. No, King, then Brooks, Riquelme, 2 centimetres for Kilkenny and someone, then Rico, and then the same back 4 that were playing. Oops, I realised I have actually got that bit wrong. I completely forgot to change the time, so we'll do it right now. When that hits 46 minutes, there's Bournemouth, Zamura outside the box. And Oldham do come away with the ball here. And it's going to be a Hamer there. Who, time I should have started it? Should have started. There we go. So if you want to sync up with me, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. Fair play to Jason Tyndall, tactical master. That's what, in fairness, fair play to him. He realises he's under the cosh. He realises he's not the best side. Just go for a match. But as a former player, what annoys me is how players look for pens. They've learned not to go for the ball, but cut across the defender to be fouled. That's the thing, I think. If you're a former player, they will know that if it's an attacker they will know that if they were playing, they will know to go down. Perigiani does get it cleared. Will it be kept in as well? Oh, he does very well there, Barnett. Hits it against Zamura's hand and Zamura's chest, and he goes out for a goal kick for us. Some of these pundits miss Alan Hansen. No one could ever match him with the exception of Roy Keane, some of my favourite other Irish pundits. I think I'm very positive. So I like the upbeat, positive thing. But I think having Roy Keane there, and like an Alan Hansen, sort of balancing it out and sort of the upbeat one, taking the mick out of Roy Keane just stabbing back, and then having the third one as what should be really just tactical analysis. We should be really going into the game. But it's normally the third one is just getting involved in the beef. The thing is, Oldham will come in again then. John Barnett's practically come onto the left side now. As Perigiani plays the ball into the middle. Can't go anywhere to Garrity though. Garrity, I thought the race space. Keeler Dunn though will slow it down. He won the penalty. Oh, that's a poor ball by Keeler Dunn. But he tries to spark Garrity. Garrity looks like he's making the run. But Dunn stops there and Dennis will come up to collect. Carlisle game's coming up this month. Away to Harrogate. Away to Mansfield. Home to Forest Green. Away to Newport and then to Exeter. 3 games against him. That's the thing. Your next game is a make or break for you. For us, it's thanks a lot of them are above us. Billing does win the ball back from Alfie McCalmont though. Ball through to Brooks. Brooks or Stacey. I think Stacey's got to be offside there. It's in the back of the net. I think Stacey's offside there. But Riquelme has scored. Be brave and call it. Will Bournemouth honestly win this match? Bournemouth have scored. I think Stacey, Perigiani's playing him on side. And that's poor. Diarra, he makes the block, but because Perigiani's already on the floor. Clark calls for offside. Ball comes at Diarra and Riquelme does well. He sticks out a foot. And Bournemouth now a 2-1 up, unfortunately. Got to bounce back now. Got to bounce back. The changes seem to have paid off for Bournemouth. Seem to have paid off for him. If I can change that. There, go to 1. Well, let's see. There we go. 2-1 for Bournemouth. 2-1 for them. Time for Oldham to bounce back. We've got to get a goal within the next 12 minutes, 20 minutes, just to give us the best opportunity. Ball to Lawler though. Lawler takes so long there. Bahambula does well though to Keeler Dunn, but tries to give it back to Bahambula. It goes straight to the middle. Poor ball from Keeler Dunn there. Possibly he might come off for a McKelney or a Durnley. Fair play to Jason Tyndall though. He makes the change and it's paid off. They just had so much space on the right. We knew the ball's going to thingy. But I think that's Perigiani just King wins it now. Perigiani I don't think wanted to commit. And Harry Clark didn't want to commit all the way to the right. Because Brooks could have cut in and we know Brooks has got the talent. So annoying. But we've got to go. Hate to be the elephant in the room, but my stream didn't work and I just came in. That's fine. I'm a Bournemouth fan. That's fine. That's the thing. I'm not doing this just because I'm an Oldham. Obviously, we're doing this stream because I'm an Oldham fan, but if Bournemouth win, I'm going to congratulate them. I'm not going to be bitter. But yeah, I thought Stacey were offside, but the replay showed Perigiani now billing now. Oh, Diarra slipped. That's a great tackle, but I thought Diarra effed it up there. Important we get 3 points against Mansfield and Harrogate. Just don't lose. Sorry, mate, I'm a Bournemouth fan, but thanks for streaming. Wish you good luck. Thank you, mate. I don't care if you're a Bournemouth fan. I'd be happy if, like, for me, I'm not as thingy, so if Bournemouth win, thingy, well done to you. Thingy, you're allowed to come in and watch. This is obviously going to be biased. It'd be like if you did a Bournemouth watch on, you probably would be, that's a good ball in. And Hamer wins it. Josh King, hands all over Hamer there. Now to Billing. Billing outside the box, still going to drive it. Still driving Billing. We'll put it all the way onto that left hand side now. Rico. And it's cleared by Perigiani. You don't need to apologise though. So I'm going to try and give you your best commentary that you can. I probably will get your players wrong, so you can assist me there. Thing is, I'm learning them. I'm learning them as I go along. It's a Stacey 17 because I know I've been getting Stacey. I think Brooks confused. Yeah, we found a YouTube. Yeah, I found a YouTube. I really like Smack to Sub. Probably joining more of yours watch along. That's the thing. It's not like we do just specifically our team's watch alongs. As you saw from the promotion, we do NFL coming very soon. We've done all the main European leagues, the big tournaments. If you didn't see during lockdown, obviously the Champions League was still going on as Billing does well there. Raquelme now takes it in the middle. Switch to onto the right to Jack Stacey, to Brooks, to Stacey. Stacey squares it. Perigiani does well. And Oldham just have to hoof out. This isn't the same Oldham side in that second half that played that first half. All club supporters welcome. We have a very advanced community and channel as well. Thank you, Bernardo, a long-time veteran, same with Chris, of this channel and everyone. Yeah, that's the thing. We had during the COVID, we did Champions League watch on Raquelme. This is lovely link-up play. Lawler gets the ball. Raquelme just couldn't latch on. Lawler does make the save and should recycle this quick. During the pandemic, we did the Champions League watch ons. I think we did every single knockout game nearly, and that was just so fun to do. Learn all the same Man Europa and stuff like that. It was just fun to do. That's the thing with football. There is always next season. Again, the thing we go out. We've got next season. We can really focus on the league. We'll be out of all competitions. It could be good. This could be good. It's alright. It's not the end of the half though. You're on the 52 minutes. It's sort of a beauty of scoring 7 minutes in. It's a beauty of scoring a late goal. It gives you a full half to come back into the game. But I mean, there's a great counter-attack again from Bournemouth. Our defence looks so shaky. That ball's gone out though. The ball's gone out. It's going to give a foul. Don't know what's happening here. The whistle blew. It will be a free kick. I thought Bournemouth would have wanted to play the advantage. The referee now, I just want to say, really? You gave it for that? Perigiani just sort of hands to King, but King didn't go over. King gets past him. Very strange. I mean, it's benefited us because Bournemouth were counter-attacking. Now Zamura. Oh, that's a lovely ball over the top. Our defence is just gone missing. And Billing can't get onto it. Our defence has gone missing this second half. It's been awful. On the right and on the left, especially on Barnett's side, there's been so much open space, and we see it now. We have sat back. Keeler Dunn now sitting at centre. Unless we've gone Brooks outside the box, just wide. I think we've gone to a 4-3-3 possibly. 4-3, no. 5-3-2 maybe. I think maybe Garrity up front, along with Garrity like a centre forward, a number 9 role. Bahambula up front, and then 3 centre mids are done. Unless Dunn was just sitting back under pressure. But we've been so open on these wings. Obviously, imagine if both of our teams lost 2-1 today. Bahambula though does very well. Bahambula fouled as well, wins the foul, does very well. You get Kilkenny fouls in there. What he brings, he does what he brings. Big opportunity now for Oldham. Yeah, it's going to be crossed in because Perigiani's there. And that camera, obviously, they only have one camera. Oh no, they have multiple cameras, nice. Got to keep out for Perigiani, obviously. He gave us a major opportunity earlier on probably within the first couple of minutes of the first half. Bahambula will cross it in, I think. Yeah, you got to look at Bryson Twambe. He's peeled off from Jack Stacey. Big ball, back post. And it was Bryson Twambe. Stacey wins the header though. What? Oh, he was offside. Twambe offside. Shame. Stacey does well to win the header, but as long as Twambe gets back into position now. Referee just telling Bournemouth players to slow down here. The free kick's been retaken, but Dennis under a bit of pressure. From what you've seen, a Bournemouth back up to Prenstad, I don't think yet. I think it's not your full stance. I'm guessing this isn't your full strength side. you have had moments. I think Josh King hasn't been involved really. I think you are definitely playoff guaranteed. I think you possibly have promotion. I feel like you would just go up and go back down. It just depends how much. The problem is, I feel like you can't judge a side. Like with Leeds, I thought they would. Well, they are. I thought they'd fly in the Premier League because they haven't made major. Because if you look at their base Championship side, it wasn't particularly amazing. Same with all the other clubs that have gone up. But all it takes is a couple of boost signings. I think if you look at, I think if you are a relegated Premier League side, you are okay. I think you could go back to the Premier League and possibly stay up. Josh King wants to leave, I feel. Thinking, where would it could go to a foreign league, I suppose. That's a very high ball come out. Dennis hadn't claimed it. Perigiani gets his head on it. Should go out for a corner, that. Never mind. It comes off Perigiani's head. I think Josh King's been invisible. I think David Brooks has played great. Stacey Billings has had a great game. Philip Billing has played a really... Oh, Mayo has played a really good game. Take a big drink. We're around 57 minutes in here. That's not fair. I got the ball. Oh, David Brooks has gone down injured now under attack from Diarra, but I thought Diarra got the ball. Let's have a look here. Diarra did get the ball. So, poor decision there from referee, but also no VAR, so if you watched Josh's stream earlier, you had VAR because it's in Everton Premier League, so unfortunately because Bournemouth is in the Championship, even though they're a former Prem side and probably would have had VAR. Unfortunately. Do you think Oldham will make any signings? I think definitely defence. I think we need someone permanent. Because Pierre-Jean, as good as he is, he's getting a bit older. So have someone there to come in thing. I think, unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to bring Harry Clark in and thing. I think just another centre-half or maybe even if it's a full-back, maybe a left-back. No, because we've got CBJ when he's fit and healthy. It'll definitely be a defender, Chris. The problem is, it's hard to bring people in the January because people want to stay in Cove and everything. Rejected a bid from West Ham for him. Manager wants to keep him. You should wear a mask. It's fine. I can sneeze. We live here. We all live together. It's fine. So if one of us was to get COVID, all the other ones would have got it. So we're very lucky with that. The thing is, it makes content great for us as well because if you saw the content we did before, we'd either be in the studio, but when we did the watchalongs and stuff, we were all online. Brooks getting a one here. Diarra just pushing Diarra. And then pushing back. I think that should be a yellow there. But pushing two players. If football is not careful, they'll price themselves out of the game. Games are ridiculous. Thing is, from up north, it is still... last time I went to an Oldham, it was like 15 quid, which isn't awful. But like, clubs, you have to make your tickets cheap, but then you have to... How have you missed that? You have to make tickets cheap so fans will come, but you can't make them too cheap because otherwise you're not making any money. Yes, it need a centre half. I think, yeah, like you said, it's going to be a free agent or someone that can really help. Yeah, centre half. You can't rely on Harry Clark who's a youngster. Diarra, I think, is he naturally a right back or is he even a CDM? King has been linked with West Brom, West Ham and Newcastle. He's made it clear he wants to leave, and the few times he's played, he's lacked motivation. It's sad to see, because I'd like to see loyalty in football, and even though you've gone down to the Championship, I want to see players want to stay for the right reason. Garrett's lost the ball there, though. Oof. That's not foul. I think we need to see Kewell sort of looking at some change. Even just seeing someone warm up. It's Harry Clark rushing out there. Mason's 15 quid. I think Oldham probably 20, 25 maybe. And that's League 2, but I know KD, unfortunately, never seen a United game because the tickets are so expensive. Like, I think he said it was 70 quid for one. It's like, take that into account, 70 quid fine. If you do... Oof. Lawler gets the ball. King nearly breaks past Perigiani there. Lovely little run from him. Great ball. He is Prem quality. I do think he's Prem quality, Josh King. Understandable, but you've got to prove in Championship. You've got to think. Right? If I'm not scoring in the Championship, will any Premier League clubs want me? And if he's not really showing that desire, like you said. We signed Reece Bennett in November, who was a free agent instantly, improved our defence. It's a lovely ball down the wing. Bournemouth coming again. Into the middle. Brooks! Oh, it's just wide. Oldham let off again this time. I think it's a corner. Don't see how that's corner, but it's Rico on that left who's really made, with them matching us, is really thing. They've exposed the space on the left with on the right, sorry, with Barnett and Rico just attacking that plays a ball to Brooks. He takes a touch and it went out for a corner, but Bournemouth are feeling the game now. Like this is where you said, yeah, they're a Premier League side really opening up. Cross comes in and it's cleared by Harry Clark. Sure, that's a foul. Hands all over. Nope, not a foul. It's fine. Yeah, but we will go up. He needs to just stand up to challenge and bring us back up. Exactly. We've just got to fight. I think we should see some changes from us at least now. Bahambula's looking tired, but he's up there by himself, and I think, yeah, Bahambula's up there by himself and just can't create anything at the moment. Yeah, I think we've gone 5-4-1 even. 5-4-1 does that pay off that? Could have gone 5-4-1 actually. The way it's looking, with Dunn and Garrett sitting back with McCalmont and Ntwambe. Brooks now plays it through to King on the wing. And stand-up Perigiani gets into the box. King could have gone down. King is gone all the way through. Zamura takes a touch. Lawler's outside his box. That's a great save by Lawler. And it's cleared by Garrity. I think not as far as Riquelme, but oof. I thought that was a guaranteed goal there. Lawler's nowhere near, but it turns out he makes a great save. But that's Josh King. This is the Bournemouth we expected to see today. A side being relentless, exposing the League Two sort of quality. And again, it's Riquelme. Cuts Rico in on the side. He's shown the previous. And Rico just squares it across. Brooks took a touch. And I think it just clipped Perigiani's back. You can see people warming up on the sidelines, so we might see some changes for Oldham and even Bournemouth. Bournemouth might even go a bit more attacking because, well, they haven't been testing defence at all today. Bahambula, lovely touch. Bahambula, he'll take it on the wing. He's just going to keep on driving. But again, man pressure. We've got the throw in though, deep into Bournemouth's half, literally just right outside their box. Can Oldham create anything here? Bahambula does great. I think we're losing. I really do. I think Bahambula's League One. If we don't go up, I think either refuse to sell him when we try keeping me, or he goes. I really do. I think him, Burnley can go play in League One. McKelney. Big long throw in the box. It's bouncing all the way through. And Barnett just can't poke it in, and it's come off Barnett and out. Can you see another goal? And if so, who? If we're being realistic, Peter, it's a goal for Bournemouth. They've just been relentless in attacking. Wait and see who subs come on. Oldham just needs one chance. That's the thing. We've just had it there. Long through and it just got hobbled all the way through to Barnett and he just can't poke it in. Oh. Check that the time is still going on. 64 minutes in. See, Garrett there looking to go back. Ntwambe to Bahambula. Bahambula's still going. He's got no one with him though. He's marked by 3. There's this lovely control, but he'll lose it because he's got no one with him, and it's cleared away by Bournemouth. Not as far as Ntwambe in the middle, but Ntwambe loses it to Josh King. That's a tackle. Diarra makes a foul. I'll take Burnley at Carlisle. Yeah, I think we lose Burnley. What do you think about the Jackson Irving links? I saw that obviously he was training with us, and he'll have that Australian connection with Kewell. He's played in the Championship. Well, obviously KL has watched him play and stuff. I'd take him. It depends. Can he replace? I think I'd take him if we can afford it and the money can be managed. That's the problem. He'll want high wages because he'll be used to the Championship stuff. I don't know. It's problem with obviously the club's financial trouble and stuff and financial woes. I want to make sure that we don't bring in someone who can ruin the club. No. I was worried that was going to be played because King goes down because Perigiani just. But that's great defending for Perigiani. Gets the ball out from Riquelme's feet and then clears it out. But King just goes down in the box. I was worried the ref were going to give a penalty there. Doesn't though. But Bournemouth's going to come again with Billing now. Ball out to the wing to Zamura. Again, opening this side. Zamura across the face of the goal. Still not cleared. Zamura tries to fizz it in and he plays it over. Oof. As a Bournemouth fan, Yeah, I believe King was more talent player than Wilson. It was King's goal that kept us up when Wilson was out. He could play anyway along the front three. Someone should take a punt. Exactly. If he does want to leave, you don't want to keep him there. This is the change that we wanted to see. Here we go. Conor McKelney coming off for Preston to Ambit. So going a bit more attacking. I think maybe Garrity will sit back, but Conor McKelney, we know he can score. It's a big opportunity for now. Yeah, I think he said he's gone 2 up front. Thanks for your honesty. Never nice to see your team. That's the thing. It's not, but you have just got. What position does he play? Is that which one? McKelney? Oh, Jackson Irving, midfielder. And Jack Stacey's going to come off for. Looks like a youngster. I'll tell you who he is because I don't actually know. Oh, but Jack Stacey's had a decent game for Bournemouth. If you're a Bournemouth fan, you're going to be happy with his performance. You know what? I'll just load it up because it's not going to. I'm guessing it's not going to pop up. As we're 66 minutes in, it's Dan Gosling has come off for. No, that's for Rico. They haven't even popped up the changes. So Adam Smith that might come on, or Lewis Cook maybe. I'll tell you who it is when it comes through on the on Sky. But that's Oldham's first change for McKelney. Hopefully McKelney can make a big difference. Him and Bahambula. Speaking of this man, he does so well. McKelney now plays back to Bahambula. Bahambula just keeps it. It's something. He's great. I love him. We'll see if that. I don't think that's going to load up, is it? Full commentary. Lineups. I'll tell you once it happens. I'll have a look on Google. Let you know. McCalmont though plays it through. Diarra asking for the man. Barney not being there and forced all the way back. McCalmont now asking for a return by Dunn. Just caught into pressure. Dunn roulettes. He still keeps the ball and he eventually loses it. McCalmont fine. McCalmont now outside the box. Alpha McCalmont. Just have a dig, kid. Just have a dig. Oh, it's wide. Don't have a dig. Don't have a dig, McCalmont. Oh, bright sparks, a bit more energetic. I think, I do think that the Oldham players will see. Jaden Anthony comes on for David Brooks. And yeah, Adam Smith has come on for, I think, who's come on for? Seymour. Can't tell you, but yeah. Adam Smith has come on. So David Brooks coming off. It'll be a big miss. McKelney on the right though. And awful ball now. Garrity's got a counter-attack here. Through to Conor McKelney. He's going to have fresh legs. Obviously coming off a bit of an injury. Quite injury upon McKelney this season. Like little ones though. Not like super long. So Barnett will get the throw in though. Gives it to Garrity. It's Adam Smith who does come on for Jack Stacey, as I said. So Anthony coming on for David Brooks and then Jack Stacey. Bahambula. Oh, gets... Carter Vickers just goes right into Bahambula's face. I have finesse clips up. You are all good. Hope you are all good indeed. Big opportunity now. Come on. Good free kick here. Oh. Bahambula definitely plays up to the cameras if you say. Yeah, that definitely, he definitely didn't. Vickers did definitely not think it, but we take it. Yeah, Bahambula, keep on selling the face, keep on selling it. While Oldham are setting up this free kick, where is it? You know what? We'll let the free kick happen first. Barnett will cross it in. Lovely deep ball. Perjan heads it, and it goes all the way out. Is it corner? No. Goes all the way out on the full. This isn't the only content coming on the channel so far. Obviously, you've got this game. As Zach Durnley is coming on to the pitch. But we've got Bills versus Colts at 5:55. So, again, it's Diarra coming off, Zach Durnley coming on, really going attacking now. Bills versus Colts at 5:55. On tomorrow, you've got another 5:55 NFL game. Titans versus Ravens. 2 really huge games in the NFL. You've got this French Super Cup on the 13th of January. PSG versus Marseille. It'll be a very, very nice game, that. And then Premier League darts will be confirmed soon. I think Josh might be doing a thing, but the ball's been given away here. Poor pass. But as you see, Durnley's come on for Diarra now. So we've gone 4 at the back. McKelney, Bahambula, and Durnley are all on. Here we go. Bahambula to Garrity. Ball over the top, Garrity just goes to no one. I'm guessing he was just worried though. It's alright. Buzzer, you're not ruining it. It's just, yeah. We're just going to do that. There we go. 33-1 to win. You know what? Whack a quid on that. That's a foul. Adam Smith has just got past Barney, but I swear that's a foul. Ball squared across. Josh King outside the box. Billing drills it. Blocked. Don't like spoil. I know it's not real spoilers, but don't be a... I'm not going to say that word. Bournemouth now. Putting Oldham under pressure. 5-2 Oldham. You think he's going to win 5-2 Oldham? You know, Timothy McBean, if that ends 5-2 to Oldham, unless you're giving odds, that's just rude, Jeffrey. I don't come to your house and say that you're unloved. It's true, but I don't do that, do I? Anthony now on the box. It's like I never know. What, I'm fat. Quite proud of my insult. Bournemouth now taking the ball. Could see 2-2. St. Peter. Oh, King. Saved by and stayed quiet then because King was outside the box. Drills it though. Surely Durnley gets one. I think it's Durnley on McCown. That's a poor header though. Just not getting anything going. Ball over the top though. Hammer just tries to drill it. 2-2 at push, but we just need to go. We just haven't been the same team we were in the first half, unfortunately. And just can't keep it going. Wow. That's a lovely link play between Anthony and Smith. Adam Smith now driving across. Perijan didn't want to commit. Outside the box. McKelney. Great block there by Harry Clark, the Arsenal loanee. Ben Garrity, though, is going to drive it forward. Why does he backheel it? He tries to blackheel it. And he's going to no one. Rico. Ball fizzed all the way across now. It's won by Barnett to Josh King. Akes to space. Adam Smith on the right. Crosses it in back post. Smith wins and it's off the list. It's I think it might be game over, guys. I think it might be game over. Josh King gets a goal. This man we talked about how he's going to be such a danger today for Bournemouth and against Oldham. And it's such, again, all the other fans we talked about it. And King wins the header. Lawler makes a save. And it hits Perigiani's arm. It's unfortunate, it is. It's not Perigiani's fault. He's just trying to make the goal line block. But it's come off. Lawler's made the save. Comes off Perigiani's hands. Into the net. Game over, as I think. If it ends 5-2, I'll give a grand to Charity Allen. Unfortunately, that's going to be a lot harder to do. Going to be a lot harder. No, it's fine. 5-3 Oldham, come on. Lawler will clear it. If we could get a goal back within a couple of minutes, there's still a chance it'll be shitty ass time. It'll be squeaky bum time, but Durnley wins the ball back. Bamboula does lovely skating around the pitch. 33-1 to draw. Well, let's get a draw. Can't even get a draw, can we? A draw at full time, I'm guessing. A half time. Full time. Adam Smith now driving for Bournemouth. Bournemouth are really rolling now. To Anthony. Back to Adam Smith. Great team Oldham, but I think the better team have won. Yeah, same. I genuinely, if it does, I don't want it to end like this. I don't. It's the referee. I want us to get back into the game. I just don't see it happening. It's tough. Our defence is just the second half. We've just not been there, unfortunately. Riquelme. Out to the wing to Zamora. Back to Riquelme. This is nice. Rico plays the ball in. Headed by Perigiani. To Dunn. Dunn's going to drive it. Ball over the top. To Durnley. He might be an offside. Can't be because he's claiming for it. Now Bournemouth will come again. Oh, switching all the way back. McKenna could have got forward into that to Carter Vickers. And this is Bournemouth's game. It is Adam Smith. Plays the ball through to Anthony. Squares it across. Cleared by Perigiani. Not as far as Billing. Billing outside the box. Just over the post. Crossbar. We will look back at this role and say it was good. We got knocked out and we can now concentrate on the league. Exactly. I think we'll look back and say that first half performance was an amazing performance. We played well. The second half is where we can go, this is where our problems are. Use it. It's that space you give him. It was Jack Stacey, it's Adam Smith, it's Rico on the left. It's great tactical play sort of by the Bournemouth manager, but by Bournemouth, noticing that, well, you match our formation, and then Bambula does well though, gets the ball out. Dunn plays it through to Durnley on the wing. Durnlow sidesteps, crosses it in, back post. McKelney tries to scorpion kick it, just can't get enough on it to control it. Unfortunately. Oh, and it's going to be another, that's going to be Callum Whelan, I think. Probably for Garrity. Maybe it is only 3 subs. Might only be 3 subs. Whelan for Garrity, yeah, I thought so. Garrity's had a good game. He's tried to drive it. He's more sat, more very defensive. But well done, Garrity. Come on. Can Callum Whelan get something for us? Here we go. See if you can get some out of this game. 13 minutes left. It's not over. It really isn't. All it takes is 2 late goals. 2 goals, even. We've got 12 minutes left. But yeah, we're being exposed on the wings. Use it. Focus on the league. And it, oh, of course. 3-1 up, and now you bring on Sam Surridge. And then it's like Jefferson Lerma. But Sam Surridge spent time on loan at Oldham. 2 years ago, he was at ours. For like, only have seen them record him. But Surridge scored in the Fulham win. He talked about how it's gonna. When he saw it, he thought it'll be a good game to return to. Obviously, Oldham. Obviously, not returning. He's playing at home, but you know what I mean. He's probably going to score in it. Probably will score. Like we said, if we let this game get away from us and then later on, they have the depth in subs. I think it is 5 subs because Smith, Rico, yeah. So Jefferson Lerma coming on. So we have got 2 more. 2 more subs, but I don't really see who to bring on off the bench. No. It's not a foul. Not a foul. What do you mean WhatsApp is updating? Don't care for WhatsApp, I want to check football scores. Let's have a look. So we have gone back 4. Smith just... Josh King absolutely bodying. Was that Tom Hamer? Dunn now will take it out. Keeler Dunn is just going to drive it forward here. Still with Keeler Dunn. He's got McKelney on the left. Ball's drilled all the way across to McKelney. That's a great ball. Big opportunity for Oldham now. McKelney. Hey, Lerma, dirty play. Surridge is definitely going to have 400 on Oldham to finish top 12 for my son's wedding. That's the thing, if we got out, we can focus on the league, I suppose. Anthony does well to defend against Bahambula. What? That's come off Anthony. Never mind. It's a throw into Bournemouth. 400. The worst thing I hate is when I watch the next round for the FA Cup draw, and like it'd be like if I see Bournemouth get drawn, Man United or Liverpool, it's like, you bastard. You absolute bastard. I would love to see that game. Jefferson Lerma though, coming onto the pitch, can he make an impact for Bournemouth? Round out that win. It was Zamura who came off for Sam Surridge as well. Whelan's won the ball back though. Just can't get it through to Durnley. Now Bournemouth will come again. Starts with Sam Surridge. Josh King on the wing. I think maybe Brooks came off. Oh, pulled down there. It's going to be, I think, first yellow of the game as well. Josh King's hair is awful, isn't it? That is awful. Let's go full blonde, Josh. I hope Bournemouth get Liverpool, yeah. I hope we just get the hardest team. Harry Clark getting yellow card here for what is a nothing challenge, but So, Cambridge 2-1 Harrogate, down to 10 men. Cambridge moving up to third in the league now by the looks of it. Not what you want. You don't want people closing the gap to you, especially. I know you've got the game left, but Oldham do have 3 subs left, so maybe bring on. We've only really got defenders on. Faj maybe, but Callum Whelan's got the ball. Plays it through to Zach Durnley on the wing. Durnley takes a touch. Durnley just drills it, and it's a save by Dennis. Can't create anything. If you want to make some money, buy SBTX shares, boys, or OptiBlock shares. Then you can buy Oldham a centre half. We're going to need a lot more to shore up our team, for sure. But again, positives from the first half, second half's just been poor. The second half is what I expected from Oldham, genuinely honest. I didn't expect us to really have a good game. The first half did surprise me. And Bournemouth has just shown their class and why they're a Championship / Premier League side. Poor ball. Poor ball by Barnett. Over to McKellar. McKellar. It's McKellar. Sort of pronunciation, so I can't speak English. Oldham have got the ball back though. McKellar on the wing. To Barnett. Barnett to Dunn. Dunn's now got a little bit of space. Switches all the way across to the middle. Callum Whelan now. To Alfie McCalmont. McCalmont turns Lamer. And we'll pass it all through to Barnett. To Keeler Dunn. Sorry, Keeler Dunn now. To McCalmont. Who plays it through to Whelan. Who's under a lot of pressure from Josh King. And we're going to go back here. That's a lovely back heel though to Whelan. By Hamer. And he's won a throw-in. This is nice football from Oldham. And luckily we can go 4 points above second Newport and 5 above third place Cambridge on Tuesday if we beat Harrogate. So you're just going to win your games. Bahambula though. Ball on the wing. Pass it through to Whelan. Whelan back to Bahambula. He's pulled back there. But still Bahambula. To Whelan! Oh, it's deflected for a corner. If you get a goal from this corner, it's game on. Come on. Ow. Callum Whelan just taking a shot. I think that's all he can do. Is so many Bournemouth players there. Keeler Dunn. We'll cross it in. Doesn't beat the first man again. Jordan Barnett will collect it. And he's gone all the way back to Lawler, with Sam Surridge putting him under pressure. Long ball over the top. Header's been won. Bahambula's offside. Just can't get anything going. Encouraging it is encouraging signs. Just can't get anything going, unfortunately. I think this game may throw. You've got to have faith though. You've got to have faith. All you need is 2 goals to take us to extra time. I think Kewell needs to make 1. It's just unfortunate. It's a great team talk from the Bournemouth manager. Isn't it? He's gone in there and actually basically shredded him and said, "What are you doing? You shouldn't be drawing 1-1 with a League 2 side." We had 8 players when Harry Kewell took over, so it clearly shows just the impact he's made. Whelan though just can't get the ball under control. Now Josh King will take it for Bournemouth. I think that's Anthony on the wing. Josh King now driving on the wing. It's a great tackle by Harry Clark. Sorry, it's a good tackle. 5 minutes left. Harry Kewell is definitely he's a not aggressive manager, but he's not afraid for confrontation. I think just see him talking to himself. There's Lerman now. Just Oldham not getting anything going here. If they can tackle, that's a lovely back about Josh King. Rico on the inside leaves it for Josh King. King shoots. It's a great goal. It's a really good goal for Josh King. That's a really nice. I hate to say it, but it's Josh King's second goal of the game. It's 4 for Bournemouth. It's a really good goal. It's Anthony the youngster leaves it for Josh King. Rico plays it, sells McCalmont, who's not naturally a defender, and Josh King slots it away. Great goal for Josh King. He hadn't scored since last season finishing final game against Everton. Get 2 against Oldham. Unfortunately, you have to match what you did in fight for Oldham. Come on. Unfortunately, you have to match what... It's Anthony now again. Sam Surridge can't get it under control. Surridge! And it's wide. You have to match what you did in the first half, and we haven't done that today. Unfortunately, Surridge played very well for us. I'm just going to sort my position out on the chair. Here we go. Come back. It's a shame. It is a shame, but what can you do? You can't do anything. You just go into next game hoping for the best results possible. Header there. What time is it? 3 minutes left of this game to take us to the 90. Ball over the top. So look forward to half 5. It's RB Leipzig versus Borussia Dortmund. That'll be a very fun game. Expect to go for it. So if you've never watched the Bundesliga before and you want to tune into that game. I think it'll be on BT. Again, BT, it's on free promotion. Come here, but I can tell we've definitely lost Oldham views because we've lost... I understand. 3 goals. Durnley and McCowney just couldn't get involved. Maybe it was too late. Maybe at half-time you had to make them changes. I think definitely Kuhl maybe should have started McCowney, for sure. But yeah, you look at our first half performance, did we need him? Well, we did score goals, but we played fine. It's just the second half not being there. If we can get a consolation goal, Persiani now. I think we're at 3 at the back, by the way. Persiani tries to play ball through to McCowney, doesn't go anywhere, goes straight into Carter Vickers, who's had a solid game in defence for Bournemouth. If you're a Bournemouth fan, you've got to be happy with him. Same with Rico, who came on. Lawler gets it though. Pick it up. Can he create something? I'm trying to think if there's any players who would have been there when Surridge was there. Maybe Hamer might be the only one who might have been there. I think we are very lucky that we've got Kuhl. If we have him next year, which I hope we do, I think we will, he's got better links. I think he's got higher links just because of where he's played. He'll probably know more people, and it could bring in better loanees. But yeah, Bournemouth, they stepped up this second half, and Oldham haven't, unfortunately. Just proves the golfing class. I mean, last time Oldham played Bournemouth was 2013 in League One, so it's not like it was another cup game. They've really shown progression in 7 years. They've gone from a League One club to a top tier championship and everything. There is no defenders. But it's an awful touch by Persiani. We've gone 3 at the back. What are your hopes for the rest of Oldham seasons and beyond? For me, this season, really establish our squad. Get them contracts. Keep players. Don't get rid of them to either rival clubs. If it's to League One, you've got to let the player go per league. But if it's to League 2 clubs, avoid it at all costs. Unless it is an amazing amount for our league. Keep your players and just build. We clearly know where we're going wrong in its defence. We concede goals. Let's shore up that defence because I think our attackers got it. When Taylor and McCowney, Bahambula, Danny Rowe are playing very well, we are good. We are good up front. It's that defence. Where our positioning has been woeful this second half. You've seen how Rico and Stacey were able to just break down the lines and play them balls in. And that's where they've got the 3 goals from, really. Sam Sojo's got it in the middle. It's that sure of that defence, and I think we could be okay. Maybe get another midfielder just to see. I think 2 minutes left of added time. We'll have one final drink. Yeah, 2 minutes. Here we go. Carter Vickers will clear it. This game is definitely over and done, but see if there's another goal. Maybe Surridge scores. Maybe Oldham score as well. Josh King playing well this second half. You've got to take away the League 2 aspect, but in terms of just actual footballing, playing very well. Hopefully Bournemouth can keep hold of him. Bournemouth going for more. Ball past Piergiani, Lawler comes out. And it's tackled by Alpha McCalmont, who's putting it. You can't deny the work effort of the players who started today. Really putting a shift, full 90 minutes, who played the full game. Whelan now does well, gets the ball. We've got players who've got really good footwork. Whelan and Bahambula today. And this is lovely football. This is really lovely football. Durnley though, still nowhere to go. Heyman now plays through to Whelan. Whelan can't hold the ball off. Oldham though now done. They go on the left to McCalmont. McCalmont. He's got Barnett on the left. Barnett squares. McCowney just not in great positions. I feel for Oldham. They were brave and played to the best. Hopefully Bournemouth get knocked out in revenge for beating Oldham. Yeah. First half we dominated. We were the best side. The second half they came out and proved why they're fighting for the championship. McCowney there tries to poke in. He just no position. Doesn't know where he is. 5 seconds left. I think this game will be over and done very, very soon. Dennis kicks it. Whistle goes and it's full time. It's a Bournemouth 4-1 win. And I'd like to say that they didn't deserve it. They did for 45 minutes. But the 3 goals came. If we take away the first half, it's a 3-0 win for Bournemouth at the end of the day. Bahambula got the penalty. Good, great confidence with Bahambula. I think the first half we were good. When we went that 1 goal down, we had to change our plan, our strategy, and our players were ready. There was so much open space. There are positives we could take. There is. We took, in that first 45 minutes, we took a championship size to its best. We did. And that is a genuine positive for Kewell, for the players. Sad to see that we've just gone out. It looks embarrassing. If someone wasn't to watch the game and saw a 4-1 loss, they will go, oh, Oldham hammered. I wouldn't say it was a hammering. I would say it's our defensive incapabilities have let us down. Different way for wording it, I think we all say. But thank you very much for anyone joining me. If you're going to stick around, this is what's coming up on the channel over the next coming days. So obviously, we've had this watch on. Thank you, everyone showed up to that. Regardless of the loss, it was a very fun game. Bills versus Colts wildcard round. Coming up in just around an hour, so a lot of content today. Big game. Bills, can they knock out them Colts? So Colts get a surprising win. And then tomorrow, Titans versus Ravens, a big game. Tannehill versus Jackson. Then you have that French Super Cup in a couple of days, in 4 days. PSG versus Marseille, the pride of France, with some little cheeky underdogs in Marseille. And then Premier League darts will be returning very soon. Hopefully to be confirmed with Josh, and then we might get some more darts later on. But that's it for me. Thank you very much to everyone that's joined us today. I appreciate all the Oldham fans coming in. Thanks for the stream, mate. Love life. Stay safe. Thank you very much. We'll see you in an hour. Kieran and Will. But if not, thank you to all the Oldham fans that joined, all the Bournemouth fans, and then to all the neutrals that have come joined us today, because it's made it very entertaining. We'll see you in an hour. But for the next time I see you, who knows when. But we'll see you. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.